Hi, my name's Diane and today we're going to do something orangey. So let's see what I can create being or doing orange. So I've got to take the cap off the glue. So hopefully there's enough left on the glue to glue it all down. So that's cool. My Yoo-hoo stick has been working really hard for almost the entire month. So what we have to do, what I'm trying to do, this is the sort of a orangey sort of colour. So that's good, except the purple flowers aren't really my cup of tea, really. So I need to cover them. So first bit is there, and I think that's good enough. So why don't I try and glue it down? So all we've got to do is glue the paper down. So right the way down. So, and then what we're going to do, this is the first one. So put it hard up and we go hard up. And that would be the first bit. So I could do this. I've got my trusty New World card, and all I'll do is I stretch it around right the way down to make sure everything's glued in. So the next one, I think this is the next one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, but I'm going to leave this without orange in it. We will show you in a second how I'm going to do it. So I thought we might try and see if I can do it a bit of a different way, because you get so many bits of paper that of all different sizes and shapes, but some of them don't fit in the standard way. So I just thought, why don't I try and have all these pointy bits that for nowhere to be put. So I'm just going to see if I can come up with something else. So there. So it should be hard up against and push it down with my trusty New World card. And then what we are needing to do once this is done, awesome, is the next one, and that is an orange one. So, and we do exactly the same again. So this is obviously, the orange ones are the biggest, so so it'll take me a little while longer to glue all the glue down, but it won't take me too long. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'm just doing my normal things today. I've had my carer here earlier. And I just thought I might pop on here and do one of a random one. So okay, so from there straight down, and then what we do is do this, so everything has been glued down as hard as it goes. That looks pretty cool to me. Okay, so the next one is, what comes next? I think it's that one. Okay, so I do like how this turns out. I've done it in my past with different types of paper, and I just thought it might be quite good to come on and show you what it actually looks like. It makes a difference when you have tried something in the past and know that it is actually turns out quite nice. So yeah, so this one is next, and all I'll do is line it up, and then I will use this and glue it down really well. Awesome. Okay, so the next one is I think this one is next. So that will be cool. Silence is golden. Well, not really, but sometimes I'm silent when I craft, only because normally when I go silent, I need to concentrate, or just when I can't say anything. I after my stroke, sometimes words are hard for me, so sometimes I don't talk at all, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with being silent. Okay, so come on, how am I going to get this over? I'm going to have to take the whole thing off. I think that's better, and that is better. So do that. I've got these, which just going to hold it in place. Make sure it's stuck down correctly, and we've got one more. So that is going there. Okay, so I think what we do is we will glue it all down, and then we're going to show you what we have done. So it may need a trim at the end. I'm not 100% sure, but we will show you in a second because it's going down. So okay, so this is the end, and lo and behold, okay, so okay, so I think that is correct. I think. Okay, so look how cool that is. So what we need to do is we have to figure out, I think it's only the small bit to cut off. So we will go like this, round the wrong way, sorry. And all we've got to do is we are going to, awesome, cut it off. So that has been done. So I think, I don't think so. I think that's really, really cool. Look at it. How cool. How you can make the end of, I've got all these bits that were left over from doing the other one. So, and I like that. I think that will be really, really good to put on a page and things. Don't you just like it? I think so. I think I would give that 9 out of 10. I think that's awesome. Okay, so I've got that I've just done. But have a look at this. Ta-da! That is the opposite of this. This was on a curve, so I made them on a curve, which is really, really cool. But this one is flat. So I wonder how this is going to turn out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do it, and then I will show you at the end. Oh no, I made a boo-boo. Have a look. It's way, way crooked. And as you can see, it's like way, way crooked. So what I thought I need to do is I need to trim all the edges down so they look a bit even. So you can see how far this is out of joint. So what I'll do is I will cut it down. So it's not, doesn't seem to actually be perfect, but I think that it is good enough. So okay, I trimmed that down. Guess what? It didn't work. So I've trimmed it down on this way, but it's ever so slightly. You can see it. So I need to go back in and trim it down ever so slightly more. And we will see if that works. Let's hope Yay, awesome. Okay, so the next one. So all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to trim it down so it ends up being, well, what I call straighter. It may not be perfect, but it will be good enough. So, awesome. So you can see that there is quite a bit of trim that I've trimmed down, but that's okay. I'm all right with that. So okay, so that is done. And lo and behold, the last one. This was one of the more crooked ones when I first started out. So yay, awesome. That looks way better. Okay, so that is the first goal. See all the paper that I've trimmed off it, but that's all right. That can be, my rubbish bin will like it to throw things out. So what I thought I might try and do is through the centre, I reckon I need, let's trim that. Okay, so I want to put some of this in. I reckon, and I don't know how. Do you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to trim it and see. Okay, so we'll use the trusty trimmer again, and I think we are going, lo and behold, and I don't know. Hang on, I'll wait and we'll see. So if I bring that back, I believe what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it exactly in half. How much is it? So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so if we cut it exactly in half, so should be 4, 5. Ta-da! And let's see. Oh well, that ever so slightly off, but that's all right. I'm happy with that. So one will go there and one will go there. I think they're awesome. Okay, so I think, no, I might try my Yoo-hoo stick. So I've got my Yoo-hoo stick. If it doesn't work later on, I'm just going to have to glue it down properly with my trusty glue. But if it actually sticks with these, it's really cool. So, and behold, we will give it a really good go. So, So I don't know that it's actually going to work, but that's all right. So If not, we will use my glue to glue it down, but I'll do that off camera, only because it will take me a while to glue it down. So awesome, wonderful. Okay, so that back round that way, and lo and behold, are going to be there. So awesome, wonderful. Okay, so I have trimmed it down. I have put something to attach some notes or something, or cut it out and a bit bigger and use them in your journal or on a birthday card or things. So I think that is really, really cool, isn't it? I mean, I like it. It's different, but it's awesome. So subscribe to the channel and have a look to see what else is coming up next. Thank you.